There is nothing worse than waking up, craving a perfect cup of coffee, and realizing you have to grind beans, measure grounds, and clean up a massive mess before you are even fully awake. Capsule coffee machines are the ultimate hack for getting cafe-quality espresso in your kitchen in under a minute with zero hassle. Wait until you get to the one that surprised me most, because it completely changes how you think about countertop space. I have tested and compared a ton of different models to find the ones that actually deliver on flavor, temperature, and speed, so you do not end up drinking lukewarm, watered-down coffee. Today, we are breaking down the absolute best options available right now, looking at exactly what makes each one worth your counter space and which specific type of coffee drinker they actually match. Let us dive right into the lineup. Stepping into the world of capsule machines often feels overwhelming, but this first model is a straightforward, single-serve unit built exactly for the traditional espresso lover who just wants things to work. The main benefit here is absolute, unapologetic simplicity combined with the high internal pressure necessary to extract a genuinely rich, thick crema from your pods. Picture this realistic scenario. It is a chaotic Tuesday morning. You are rushing around trying to find your keys, and you have exactly 1 minute to get caffeinated before running out the door. You drop a pod in, press one button, and you have a perfect shot waiting for you. That is why this machine is absolutely ideal for people who value a frictionless morning routine and want standard pods to perform flawlessly every single time. However, it is not recommended for someone who wants to craft elaborate, milk-based lattes at home, since it does not feature any built-in frothing wands. When you compare this to bulky, traditional manual espresso setups, this unit takes up a mere fraction of the countertop footprint, making it incredibly easy to fit anywhere. It completely solves the frustrating pain point of waiting 10 minutes for a massive boiler to heat up, while also eliminating the messy cleanup of loose coffee grounds scattered across your kitchen. One honest, soft limitation to keep in mind is that the water reservoir is definitely on the smaller side, so if you drink several cups a day, you will be making a few more trips to the sink to refill it. Ultimately, it is a highly reliable, stylish workhorse that consistently delivers a solid shot without the fuss. If it fits your daily routine, you have got the Chulux espresso machine as number 1 in the description right below. Its price drops pretty often, so check the link below to see what it is going for today. And if you thought that first option was convenient, wait until you see the level of build quality on this next one. This is a heavy-duty, stainless steel capsule brewing maker designed specifically for households that go through a lot of coffee day in and day out. The standout benefit of this model is its serious longevity and superior temperature stability, which comes directly from its premium metal components holding heat far better than basic plastics. Imagine hosting a weekend brunch at your house where 4 different friends want a coffee back-to-back while you are cooking breakfast. This machine powers through that continuous brewing cycle without losing heat or pressure. It is undeniably ideal for busy families, shared apartments, or even small office spaces that put their appliances through heavy daily use and demand consistency. On the flip side, it is not highly recommended for someone living in a tiny dorm room where every single inch of counter real estate is precious. Unlike entirely plastic alternatives that can sometimes feel flimsy when you lock the handle or start rattling loudly during the brew cycle, this machine holds its ground like a commercial piece of equipment. It brilliantly solves the annoyance of constant water refilling thanks to a substantially larger reservoir, and it guarantees your coffee is served piping hot from the first cup to the fourth. The one honest limitation you will notice is the physical weight. It is definitely heavier, making it a bit harder to easily slide around if you are someone who constantly reorganizes or deep cleans your kitchen counters. But as an investment, it brings a truly premium, cafe-like feel to your everyday routine. You will find it as number 2 on my list, the HBN stainless steel brew maker. The direct Amazon link is right below in the description so you can check it out. Now, if you are the type of person who hates being tied down to just one brand of coffee, this next machine is an absolute game-changer. This is the ultimate multi-format brewing station engineered specifically for the indecisive drinker who wants total flexibility. The greatest benefit here is that you are never locked into one single proprietary capsule ecosystem, giving you the freedom to brew whatever you are craving. Imagine a scenario where your partner loves sipping on a large, mild filter coffee from a standard K-cup in the morning, but you heavily prefer an intense, dark roast Italian espresso pod right after dinner. This machine handles both effortlessly. It is ideal for mixed preference households or bargain hunters who love picking up whichever pod brands are on sale at the supermarket that week. It is not, however, recommended for absolute purists who only ever drink one specific type of capsule and prefer the absolute smallest machine possible. Usually, achieving this kind of variety means buying two completely separate machines and cluttering up your kitchen. But this unit uses clever, interchangeable adapters to handle different pod styles seamlessly. It completely eliminates pod compatibility anxiety and solves the very real pain point of arguing over which machine gets to stay on the counter. One soft limitation to be aware of is that storing those extra brewing adapters does require a dedicated spot in your kitchen drawers so they do not get lost. But for the sheer versatility it offers, it is unmatched, giving you true freedom in your daily coffee choices without sacrificing extraction quality. If you want to go for it, look for it as number 3 in the description, the Perhugo Chef Capsule Machine. The link will show you today's price, since Amazon deals change constantly and you do not want to miss a good drop. But if your morning routine is a literal race against the clock, this next machine is going to become your new best friend. This is a hyper-fast, instant heating compatible coffee maker built explicitly for busy professionals who cannot afford to stand around waiting. The core benefit is its near instantaneous heat-up time, meaning your coffee is brewing and pouring almost the exact second you press the start button. Think about those mornings when you wake up 10 minutes late, you are frantically grabbing your keys, and you desperately need caffeine in your travel mug before you hit the road. This machine delivers without a single second of hesitation. It is absolutely ideal for fast-paced commuters, chronic snoozers, and anyone who values pure speed above all else. Conversely, it is not the best fit for weekend loungers who enjoy a slow, methodical, manual brewing ritual as part of their morning meditation. When compared to older capsule models that force you to wait a solid minute just to watch a blinking ready light turn solid, using this feels like jumping directly into a sports car. It completely eliminates the frustrating wait time in the kitchen and solves the dreaded issue of that first cup coming out lukewarm. The one honest limitation here is that the design language is quite modern and highly utilitarian, which means it might visually clash if you have a very warm, rustic, farmhouse-style kitchen aesthetic. Yet, when it comes to performance, it is the closest thing to having a barista hand you a fresh cup the moment you walk into the room. It is number 4 on the list, the Maciti-compatible coffee maker. You can jump straight to the description below to grab the direct link and see all the details. And if that profile is not yours, because you prefer to have exact control over how your coffee is made, the next one might be exactly what you need. This is a highly adjustable, programmable capsule machine built for the detail-oriented coffee drinker. The standout benefit of this model is its deep customization. It allows you to program the exact water volume flowing through the pod to match your preferred cup size perfectly. Picture this realistic scenario. You have a favorite, slightly oversized ceramic mug that you use every single day, but standard machine presets always leave it looking sad, watered down, or just half empty. With this unit, you lock in the exact pour you want. It is incredibly ideal for people who want precision control over their coffee's strength, yield, and overall flavor profile. It is definitely not recommended for those who get easily overwhelmed by digital buttons and just want a machine with a single, mindless on and off switch. Unlike basic introductory models that rigidly force you to choose between a hard-coded short or long option, this smart unit remembers exactly how you like your specific cup, every single time. It directly stops the frustration of constantly having to manually hover over the machine to stop the water flow before your cup overflows. One very honest limitation is that it does take a little bit of trial and error initially to dial in and save your absolute perfect settings. However, once you have it set up, it effortlessly delivers a deeply personalized coffee experience at the push of a button. If this sounds like your perfect match, you will find the HBN programmable Nespresso machine sitting at number 5 in the description right below. Now, if you are someone who strictly drinks intense, short shots of espresso and ignores the larger cups, you need a machine that specializes in exactly that. This is a sleek, dedicated espresso-focused maker designed purely for maximum extraction and bold flavors. The primary benefit here is its ability to pull incredibly rich, thick, and velvety crema that genuinely rivals what you would get at your favorite local coffee shop. Imagine coming home after a long dinner and wanting to pour a pristine, dark espresso shot directly over a scoop of vanilla ice cream for a quick, decadent affogato. This machine handles that high-pressure extraction flawlessly. It is perfect for die-hard espresso fans who deeply appreciate a strong, highly concentrated brew over a diluted morning mug. On the other hand, it is not recommended for people who mostly drink large, 16-ounce travel mugs of drip-style coffee, as that is not what this was built to do. While heavily multitasking machines can sometimes spread their pressure too thin and compromise the shot, this dedicated unit focuses all of its power on forcing hot water through the capsule optimally. It completely solves the widespread problem of weak, bubbly, disappointing crema that plagues cheaper, generic pod machines. An honest limitation to keep in mind is that the drip tray sits quite high up on the body, meaning tall recipe glasses or large thermal cups simply will not fit underneath the spout. But as a compact powerhouse, it truly respects the art of a genuine espresso shot. You can check it out as number 6 in the description, the Rinko's Espresso Maker. The link will take you straight to today's current price, since those Amazon discounts shift around constantly. Finally, we arrive at a machine that completely rethinks how much space good coffee actually requires. This is an ultra-slim, incredibly space-saving capsule machine built explicitly for tight living situations. The biggest benefit it offers is giving you premium, high-pressure coffee capability without entirely dominating your kitchen counter. Imagine setting up a dedicated mini coffee station right on the edge of a small desk in your home office, or fitting it into a heavily crowded studio apartment kitchen where every inch matters. It slides in effortlessly. This makes it absolutely ideal for college students, apartment dwellers, or anyone who simply wants a convenient secondary coffee machine right in their bedroom or workspace. It is not, however, the right choice for a large, busy family needing to brew 10 cups a day, as the capacity is built for personal use. When you compare this to standard, bulky capsule machines, this model is practically half the width, meaning it can easily tuck away between other appliances like your toaster or blender. It eliminates countertop clutter entirely, solving the pain point of feeling like your kitchen is being overrun by appliances. It is even light enough to pack away in a cupboard if you only use it on weekends. The soft limitation here is naturally tied to its size. The removable water tank is quite small, which translates to requiring much more frequent trips to the sink for refills. But ultimately, it proves that you absolutely do not need a massive kitchen to enjoy a top-tier morning brew. If space is your priority, look for the Capsule Compact Coffee Maker as number 7 in the description right below. You do not have to settle for complicated routines to get fantastic coffee at home. The Chulux and Capsule keep things simple and compact. The HBN stainless steel brings heavy-duty durability, while the PURHUGO Chef offers total pod freedom. For absolute speed, the Masiti is your go-to, the HBN programmable dials in custom sizes, and the Rinko's delivers pure, intense espresso. Find the direct links to all these machines in the description below to jump straight to the one that fits your kitchen. One last thing. Prices on these move around every week, so today's real price is right there in the description links. If this helped you, hit subscribe so you do not miss our next comparison. If you already know which one you want, the next question is how to easily descale it so it lasts for years. We cover that in another video, so stick around.